down, that kind of position. For those of you that were here for the classes last week, it's going to make sense because we're kind of flow into that same position that we were working to get to all last week. We're going to focus on getting to that single leg X position, then manipulating his leg, getting that our modified X guard hook. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start this way. So I'm playing like a butterfly position. I'm going to hook on the inside here with a collar grab. Okay. Looking for his ankle, and I'm going to shoot him. Okay. So right here, I already have. If he's too heavy here, very hard for me to get this on top. He's going to try to put his foot in the mat. All right. So I've got two ways I can do this. If his foot's extended like this, we can do exactly what we did last week. I'm just wrapping here. I'm going to rotate him, pummel. Okay. Instead of keeping it on our bicep today, we're going to go all the way up to our shoulder, and I'm going to hold just above his knee. All right. I can go that way to get his leg, or if he's still posting a little bit, I'm going to take my middle finger and reach to the back of his knee. Heel, post, or pummel, I'm sorry, and then grab. I'm going to use my head and my neck a little bit to pinch against my shoulder to keep this leg. All right. So from here, he's going to try to come back in. All right. I can keep this collar or I can let it go. I'm going to utilize rolling to my side to make space to get my hook. Okay. Now, obviously, if he keeps going that direction, I'm just going to push and technically stand up to sweep. Here, when he comes back, we had options where I could roll him on my shoulder. This next one, I'm basically going to go to a waiter sweep. All right, so when he's in this position, he's going to come back and try to square up with me. And from here, I'm going to let this leg come through as I dive under. This left hand is going to dive under his leg. Here. So I have my leg through, and I'm going to triangle. I want this one, his heel up by my head. Now he's got to keep his base here. My left hand is looping and grabbing at his hip. I could also reach for his belt. Okay. From here, I'm going to swing this leg. Here. Pendulum this leg down. So big pendulum. I'm going to sit. Okay. So I have his leg hooked to my bicep, hugging his hip or holding that belt. Now I'm just going to switch my knees. My right knee is going to go to the mat. My left knee is going to come up. So from here, take my arm out, switch, switch. Here. Okay. And I can actually go this way. All right. From this position, now the back step out. The leg different. Okay. So if I'm holding here, I can pitch, free the leg. Come out. We're essentially attacking that same position, but I'm rotating it into that, or feeding it into that waiter sweep when he tries to push back into me. Drop it down a little bit. So collar, hooking the ankle. This one comes in. Grab the heel. Here. All right. Now, I have to get to the side. So rotate them. Pummel. It's on my shoulder. Grab the thigh. Okay. Making space to get my hook. Here. So as he comes back in, this is my opportunity. I'm going to take my right hand, dive under his leg, take my head towards his knee. This leg is going to come up through this hole. Okay? So I'm here, dive under. Here. My knee needs to be above his knee. I don't want it down here. Okay, come back up. I want it above his knee. I can triangle here to hold him. All right, from here, I'm going to pendulum my leg. I'm going to swing. Land on my right hip. Holding. This is going to switch. Switch to his hip. This knee comes down. To here. All right. Stay heavy, work my way up top to his head, control. My knee's going to go into his hip, and I'm just going to pass from top side half guard, okay? So here, he's very limited in what he can do. He's just holding on for dear life here. All right? So anytime he tries to move or bridge or anything, he's got to open his legs up. Here. And I can clock into my side control position. Any questions? Anybody? Yes?
Could we get one more visual on the hand dive and then the
Yeah.
actual footwork? I'm getting lost. This looks more complicated.
So, with the other one?
No, it doesn't matter which side, just when you dive under and then triangle the leg.
So collar, ankle, here. All right, I'm gonna shoot my leg in. Single leg X, okay. From here, I'm gonna rotate him to the right. Pommel, the leg on my shoulder, holding that just above his kneecap with my left arm. This leg is gonna switch to that modified X hook, okay. He stays that direction, I'm just gonna push him. He's gonna have to come back in. When he does, that's fine. This right arm's gonna dive under his leg as I bring my foot through that gap that I just made. So here, oh, don't fall. Ah, sorry. Here, okay? He caught one there. All right, so I have it here.
I'm sorry, Jenga.
I'm gonna chop, swing, land on my hip. Switch here, and then I'm going to work towards his head. Get my knee into his hip. Big back step. Finish your side control. Right, so here, here. Okay, so now it's hard for me to just pick this up here. He's got too much weight. He's going to keep pushing forward. So I need to rotate him. Here. Okay, so I could be here like we did last week. If he starts coming back into me, not gonna work. Pummel it, get here, make the space. All right, now he starts to come in. Now I can kick this leg through as I dive. Here. So this, just secure it. Now I can swing. To the side, I'm heavy, his arm comes out. Switch. Tension his hips. I'm going to crawl up to his head and then do my top side half pass. Okay? Again, if he's locking that leg up, I've got other options. Okay? Finish with our pass. All right?
When you say you're just triangling the legs to secure it?
When I first secure it, I don't really want to sweep towards that. And the reason I don't want to sweep by holding this is because you tend to, if you did this, I'm going to fall on the wrong hip. And if he's laying on my leg, I'm not going to get out. So it's imperative that I switch and I'm on my side so that I can switch my legs. Does that make sense? If you do it the wrong way, you'll get stuck. All right, especially if you try to roll. Okay? Good? All right, get some partner.
Where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming.